get it. What's going on, all my fellow Liverpool friends out there? We didn't get the win, unfortunately. We did get a clean sheet. Everybody's devastated on Twitter. I was feeling pretty bad after the result. Then I go on Twitter, and I mean, some comments, it was as if we had lost the match, guys. I try not to feel that bad. Obviously, we should have smoked United. I was expecting a big win today. It didn't happen. We were the better side. They had one chance where Ibrahimovic could have headed it in, but Karius covered the angle pretty good. We had Coutinho, which I thought was going in, and De Gea saved that. Firmino should have towed one in, but he didn't control the ball well. And Chan could have scored as well. But honestly, guys, I think player-wise, to be quite honest with you, without even getting into any ratings or anything yet, I had a lot of positives for our guys, not too many minuses. Now, that doesn't take away from the fact that we weren't, we were running, we were pressing them, we were moving, pushing 6 men this way, 6 men that way to kind of put the pressure on them. And, I mean, we were good. I don't think we were bad. I think, this is what I think, if you want my honest opinion here, guys. Not having Wijnaldum in there, having Chan in, I was worried about Chan right from the get-go. Even before the match, I saw on Twitter the lineup, and it had Chan in there. And the picture of Chan, sometimes you can just see an image, guys, or a moment, and it just, right away, you're like, I don't know. So I saw that picture, and I'm like, yeah, Chan's in there. This picture has a weird vibe to it. And in my opinion, not taking any heavy shots against Chan or nothing, but he tends to stagnate our offense at times, guys, even though he can be a brilliant player, no doubt. There's something about him where when he should be going forward, he'll turn back. And I know we got to turn back to keep the ball and all that, but he'll do it at the wrong time. And there's just, even his control of the ball, the way he goes for headers, and overall, like, I don't know, there's something about him where it affects the flow and chemistry of our team, almost where it goes a little, kind of reminds me of how we were under Rodgers, like, that 0-0, that, 1-0, or, a very, very weak offense. And we were weaker today. We were trying, we were fighting, definitely. Again, a lot of positives. I mean, Firmino was sensational. Aside from not banging that goal in, Henderson was great. I mean, I'll get into the player ratings, I guess. I haven't made any numbers or anything, but just going kind of off the cuff here. Because that's really what I think the problem was having Chan in there. He wasn't terrible, but sometimes a player can make a couple mistakes, and especially the way they move without the ball. And I noticed this a lot with Chan. It was like he was almost out of place or in the way at times. And that can really kill your offensive flow and the makeup and chemistry of the team in that moment, in that match. So I really think that's what did it, because we were gunning at him. We were at home. The crowd was going. I was revved. Everybody was pumped on Twitter, obviously. This was the game of the... It just felt like, okay, game of the century, we got to smoke them. Didn't happen. But we got a point. They semi-parked the bus. I mean, they were running too. Like, we did hold them pretty well, I thought. I mean, defensively, we were great today. So I don't think there's anything to be too down about. You can't win them all. You got to think, okay, we got West Brom at home next, and then we got another home game after that. I can't remember who it's against, but... Hey, we're in top 4. We got 17 points. City's at the top with 19. And again, had we lost this match, psychologically, that would have hurt real bad, right? So, all things considered, I think we deserved to win the match. Coutinho should have put that in. I mean, he did everything. It was just such a great save, to be honest. I really thought we had it there. But you can't get them all, guys. And... yeah, again, I was bummed out, but I feel better just knowing that our guys didn't put on a poor performance. Anyone who thinks that we were just poor, I don't know what to tell you because I marked a lot of great things. You could say offensively we were poor. I could see that argument a bit, no doubt. But we had enough chances, I thought, where we could have won it, and we were the better side. So it is what it is. I'll do some quick player ratings for you guys off the cuff here on the fly. Karius was good. Again, like he made one big mistake, when there was some confusion when he got the ball passed back to him and just made a silly pass. Could have cost us. But he also made up for when Ibrahimovic was going to go for that header. He cut the angle so well on that. So I'll give Karius, all in all, not bad. Aside from that one thing, clean sheet. I'll give him an 8, maybe a 7.5-ish. Not great, but good. He was pretty good. Klein, no negatives, 6 positives. I mean, I'm not dishing out any 10s for sure. That's for sure today. But his level was up there. He deserves, in my opinion, he does deserve a rating of a 10 if you take out the fact that it was a draw. But I'll give him maybe a 9. He does deserve a strong mark. Matip, 4 positives, no minuses that I saw worth marking. Again, pretty solid in there. He deserves a 9 as well. Lovren, same thing, 9. Milner, yeah, all of our fullbacks, had we got the win, I'd be probably giving them a 10. You know what I mean? So I know that's a bit unfair, but that's how I would like to rate based on the win as well, if that makes sense. Yeah, Chan, I can't give him a good rating. I got 2 minuses, 3 positives, but not even looking at that, just the way he performed, and again, the way he impacted the game and changed the game. Everyone has their own makeup, right? Their own chemistry that they bring to a team and to a match. So I can't give Chan a high rating. I got to give him a 6. He just was not at the same level as everybody, all of our guys, the way our starting lineup's been playing. He's just not at that level. And I think, to be quite honest, it's mental. Because physically he's got a lot of talent and he's a stallion. But mentally, he's a sharp guy, but there's some football-wise, I don't know. There's times where I feel it makes sense why Wijnaldum's in this spot, that's for sure. So that's my thoughts on Chan. Henderson was great. He had one thing I gave him a -4 where he coughed it up. But all in all, he was pretty stellar for us, guys. I have to say, Henderson was good. I'll give Henderson maybe like an 8 today. He was solid for the most part. Coutinho, Firmino, they were great. Not, positive-wise, a lot of good things, but again, we were just stagnant in the offense. It just wasn't happening. I'll give them both. Coutinho should have had that goal. Firmino, I thought for sure he was going to score there. He just didn't control it well. I'll give them both give Coutinho the edge. Yeah, I'll give Firmino an 8 and Coutinho a 9. Mane an 8.5. Sturridge, I don't know, he wasn't bad, but wasn't seeing much, and I don't think that was his fault. In fact, I think we should have kept, my dad and I were saying we should have kept Sturridge in, and put Lallana in and taken Chan off and switched up to something there. I also thought, I don't know if Klavan was on the bench, but I thought I saw him warming up, and I thought that he was going to take off Chan, move Milner up, and put Klavan in left back. Instead, Moreno came on later, but yeah, Sturridge, I can't give him a bad mark, but I can't give him a great mark. Maybe a 7.5. And Lallana was such a spark. I really thought we were going to win. Once he came on, we were really upping the intensity. Just didn't happen. That's where most of our chances happened, was in the second half anyways. And that was, again, you see, that chemistry, that flow. It's the flow that Chan is. There's something where he disrupts it and we go into Rodgers mode. Guys, it's just that simple. So that's my feeling, my personal view on it. Still like Chan, but you got to see things like that if that's what you think is doing it. So Lallana was great. I mean, I could give him a 10 as a sub for sure. I'll just give him a solid 9 coming on as a sub in a draw. I could see, obviously, you know, Klopp didn't want to start him. You take a risk, you evaluate his health. You know, could he have come on earlier? Should he have come on at the second half? You know, I would have took Chan off by the second half. I don't even think I probably would have played Chan, you know, because you don't know until it unfolds a lot of times. But first half, it was clear to my dad and I not to give him another chance in the second. So that's what my whole opinion of the match is, guys. Don't feel too bad. You know, I'm giving you a good vid today. Just a little heads up of what's been going on. Sorry I didn't get the Swansea one out, the match review. I made it. Then I didn't have a background. I wanted to make a new background for you guys or learn some effects so I could put a background there. I know this is very plain. I work a lot. I've been up all night pretty much again to do this. I'm still going. I have time coming up, so I'm trying to get to that level where I can bang out the best content for you guys. So even the background's really nice and the thumbnails are good. So just so you know, my apologies. That's why I've been out of sync. I got to get in there and do more videos for you guys. Thank you so much. All my new subscribers, guys, gals, thank you so much. It really gives me so much strength to see all the support, all the comments, you know, shout outs. You know, I got to get you guys some more shout outs going. Maybe I'll do some in this, maybe I'll do some in this vid, but it's already getting late. And yeah, I try not to make the vids too long, but why not? I still haven't edited the reaction video. I will get one up. I don't know how long it will be, but I'll get one up for you guys. It might be tomorrow now because I'm doing the match review. I'm still waiting for this to render. It's just about ready. But yeah, guys, giving you what I can for content. I really appreciate all of you. Don't worry about today. It happens. Just believe. We got West Brom coming up. We're in the top 4. We're definitely a solid squad, and we got to get Wijnaldum back in there. That's what I think caused it. So anyway, that's it. I think I'm done for the match review. And just thank you guys again so much. Shout out to Jessica Kyle. Shout out to Jack Daniels. You guys have been with me since the beginning. Thank you guys so much, everybody. I don't have anyone else in mind right now. I'm a little hazy, been up all night. I'm going to do a few shout outs and then that's it. See what we got here. Okay, shout out city time. Let's do it. Shout out to Irishman. Go get it, baby. Shout out to Matt Wilson. Go get it. Oh, by the way, he's talking about Joe Allen. Here's his comment. Some funny stuff for you guys. Matt Wilson. Epic Joe Allen from the Joe Allen show video. Epic Joe Allen. A shame he came out as a United fan after the match. What a shame. He goes, idiot. You'll never walk alone. And then my response was, can't believe all this time he was a Manc. Wouldn't be surprised if he starts playing like garbage now. You'll never walk alone. Go get it. Then I said, still love him though. I thought about it later. And I said, still love him though. Overall, pretty good player on the rise. You'll never walk alone, Joe Allen. Then he scores 2 goals. You know, I was so pumped going into this, guys. I really thought we were going to win. Especially with the Joe Allen goal against them. And then he scored 2 more for Stoke. Like, guys, we got a good thing going with the channel. Don't worry about everything. Don't worry about today. Let's go get it. We'll get to the next one. We'll be all right. Shout out to Royal Rifles. Go get it. Shout out to Graham Taylor. Shout out to the Kodiak Bear. A lot of these are one thing, so I can't even tell what it is. Let's see here. One more shout out, and then that's it. And I'm ending the review. Who's gonna get it? Shout out to Mark Turner. There you go, buddy. I was supposed to do that in that match review I never posted. So Mark Turner, buddy, you got the shout out if you made it this long. A lot of you probably not. I don't know. So anyways, that's it. Go get it. We didn't win. We got a draw. We got a point. And you know what? You'll never walk alone, baby. We'll get that win against West Brom. Go get it.